Well, we had 2 days of really heavy rain. I would say at least 3 inches of rain fell. It was really bad Friday night. And being 2 days inside, I get cabin fever. I had to get out. So, not really dressed for my usual swamp hiking. I usually wear shorts when I swamp hike. So, I'm hoping I can get around some of the deep water. I really don't want to get the jeans wet if I don't need to, but just going to go out and bore you with another swamp talk. Sorry, I've been doing a lot of swamp talks lately, but right now it's just it's hunting season until the mid or end of January, so there's not a lot of places to go where you don't have to worry about getting lead in your head, so there's only a few places that are off limits for hunting right now. So but once gun season ends, then I'm really looking forward to getting out in the backcountry and doing some exploring. So I'm going to head to my little jungle spot where I usually make some tea or hot chocolate and just relax there for a little bit and maybe do a swamp talk or so. We'll see. But after the cold front came through, it is a nice day out here. It's just beautiful. You can see these are usually dry trails, and even they're flooded. I can just imagine when I get closer to the swamp what it's going to be like today. So much for keeping my jeans dry, that's for sure. I guess I can walk off to the edge here, but it's really saturated back here. If a swamp walker like me is kind of challenged today, you can imagine just how wet it must be out here for the dry parts of the trails to be all wet. I might not even make it to my spot today because this really is the high and dry part and it's really wet, but we'll see. Look at how flooded this trail is. That's tough. Oh man, it's cold water too. Wasn't planning on this much of a swampy hike, but it's all right. I got my good shoes on, my good hiking shoes though. I usually wear my more swampy shoes for the swamp hikes, but it's all right. There's these little streams that run through here on the trail. Then you get a little dry spot and then some more swamp hiking. But look at that beautiful fall color on that tree and the clear blue sky. That's some good medicine for sure. Alright, leaving the swamp and heading to the jungle. It's always hard to find my little spot that I go to. It takes me a while. I have to go through all these big, heavy palms to find it, but it's this little serene spot in the middle of this little jungle. I don't think it'll be flooded. I think it's more this way. I got to go through the jungle a little bit before I get to the opening. So let's give it a try. .360-degree view of the swamp, the jungle part of the swamp. Well, time to leave the jungle part of the swamp and head back to the more swampy part of the swamp. Back to some wet trails for a little bit. That's alright, it's just a gorgeous day. Just beautiful.